Hello, everyone. It's Dr. Kim, and I wanted to share a special bonus that I've added to the live event that we're going to be having in a couple of weeks, the Mind-Body Awakening event. The event's going to be live streamed. It'll also be live in Dallas if you want to join me. But I've been doing a lot of preparation for this with, it's really about manifesting. How do we ignite the system for manifestation, which is really more of an electromagnetic process than it is like a physical one or something we have to work at. So I'm going to be sharing kind of the science behind that. What is the energy body? How do we ignite that? How does manifestation happen? And how can we assist that so it's fluid, so it's abundant for health, for wealth, for love, which is what the Mind-Body Awakening event is centered around. And one of the things that I've been doing a lot in my life and that I've been doing in preparation for this event is a really powerful breath work. I shared this, was it last week in the Mindbody TV broadcast? I shared a version of that, last Wednesday. But I wanted to share more about this, and I realized it would be wise to include a breath work training and process with the registration for everyone coming or attending on the live stream for the main event. So there's a program I had created called Ignite Your Light. And I know a lot of people, know about it. People loved this program. We ran it live in the past, and it was a guided breath work, really metamorphosis to go very deep into the body and assist it in releasing trauma, releasing densities, releasing old belief system, releasing old ways of being, and really making space for the true self to live in the body. So really powerfully healing, really powerfully awakening. And I realized it would be a great process to do in preparation for what we're going to be doing at the live stream or the live event in Dallas, because we will be using that same breath work in a different, mini version. In the Ignite Your Light course, so we did sold this online as like a DIY home study course. You go through a really intense breath work session with me where I call out those energies that pretty much everyone's going to resonate with. Like, I'm not enough, or all the traumas, or I'm scared, or all the ways I've been suppressed, specific and general traumas we've lived in our society, like the values outside me, I can't trust myself, and many, many things that actually create illness, create disease, create a lot of lack and limitation in life. We're not actually seeing through the eyes of the true self. We're seeing through the programs. So any and all of these programs referent to like relationships, right? Like not sharing and being openly authentic in relationships. Work, not choosing work that really aligns with me, but kind of like, I guess I got to do this. I don't have a choice. Operating in the old systems. And then certainly, of course, health. So we call out all of these energies that have so many of us in suppression, and we're breathing them out of the body. We're breathing life in, we're breathing light in, and we're releasing the densities. And so in this session that you'll do on your own as part of Ignite Your Light, it's a great thing to do in the new year because your system's already amped up to enter a new consciousness and to leave behind the old. So for everyone who's registering for the live stream, you'll automatically receive the Ignite Your Light session, the whole course, to do that session before we do the event. You can do it after as well, but it'll be a great preparation for the event. And we will be using some light breath work during the event. So I thought it would be a great idea to add this as a bonus. So I just wanted to make that announcement for anyone who has already registered for the live stream or the Dallas event, the Mind-Body Awakening. Or if you're thinking about registering, know that you will have this Ignite Your Light program as a bonus. And then you're going to want to schedule a period of time to do that session. It will dramatically empower you. It will neutralize your immune system. What this breath does is it rebalances the sympathetic nervous system, the fight or flight system, which is probably like all of us, overrun, overstimulated. And it activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which is self-healing, relaxation response, like everything I'm teaching in mind body medicine that's been studied to explain how the body heals itself. So we are releasing stress, releasing trauma, releasing the old patterns of how the body runs and really embracing the upgraded potential of how your system is meant to live. So again, you can do that session. You'll have that in your course area when you're registered for the Mind Body Awakening event. The link to register for the event is drkimd.com/Dallas. Which if you're not even coming to Dallas, you can do it in the privacy of your own home. It will be live streamed, but the registration is on that page for either option. The Ignite Your Light is also sold solo if you're like not necessarily ready to come, be at the live stream event. That's at drkimd.com/Ignite. So if that resonates with you, you're welcome to invest in that program and move forward with that and do that integration for yourself. I think it would be the best New Year's gift you could possibly invest in for your own awakening and your own renewal. And it will be part of the event if you're coming to Dallas or joining me for the live stream. Amy Cassidy Coach just purchased now. Oh, that's so exciting. I'm so excited to see you. Hello, everybody who's here live. And hello, everybody who is watching the recording as well. I love you guys. So there's also another component I added. The exercise we did last week in the Mindbody TV, I did a recorded video. So you have that as like a standalone. It talks a little bit more about how it works and what's happening in the body. And it guides you through that 5-minute practice. I've been doing this every day. I wake up feeling energized. Like I wake up early. My kids wake up early. So I'm actually waking up like an hour before them, getting up, meditating, like having an amazing morning. And feeling rested, feeling alert and energized and rested. I've been exercising more and feeling like really strong, like 100% of the day, anytime to like go and do my exercise. I feel more mentally, emotionally balanced. The session so that's with the 5-minute breath work that I just created a video for. So you'll have that. It's in the Facebook group for the Mind Body Awakening. So you can go look for that now. I just put the link for it there. In the deeper session in Ignite Your Light, know that it is more mega than you might think. So like plan to drink a whole ton of water after you do that. The integration does not end with the session. So think of it like a 24 or a 48 hour, treatment, and really, really nurture your body. Like I have sort of underestimated how intense this was in the past and then feel like, whoa, it just like really emotionally stirred up. But the more water you drink, take a bath, like really nurture yourself through the process, because that session in Ignite Your Light, you're bringing up all the energy. Think if you like have a jar and the gunky gunk is on the bottom and then all the water's clear, you're like, yeah, I'm clear. But 20% of it is gunk and you only have 80% clear to create and manifest your life. You want to access that other 20% because where you're going this year, you're going to want that. You're going to want full manifestation and full out abundance and full authenticity, fluidity, opportunities to show up in your life. So then you shake that jar up and now all the gunky mud is like, the whole thing is like, ooh, the clear water just got muddy. What am I doing wrong? It's actually filtering out. It's clearing out. Your system knows how to clear it and how to release it. You're breathing it out. It's one of your major detoxification pathways. But you've got to nurture your system to do that well. So that is what I have to say about that. If you're going to do the process, really, have a journal. It's a powerful integration. You will awaken to a new you. And I'm so excited to put it in part of what we're doing in the event because everyone will be so much more ready, so much more open. What's coming in for the event is really, really powerful. Some things I've never shared before, never even downloaded before. So I've been, making all my notes, and there's some really, really potent things that I don't think people really understand about manifestation, about our personal power, about who we're becoming, where we're really going here, and what's possible, right? Because what's possible is not just like, well, last year I created this, and now I guess I want to create a better blah, 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 or more of da-da-da-da. It's not just like more or better. It's, it's a whole new reality you haven't even considered is possible that you're going to begin to let in. You're going to begin to manifest. So if it was like, well, I want to have a better job and make more money. It's like, oh my gosh, what if I just live completely effortlessly and I'm contributing work that's, I don't even want to call it work. It's so effortless. It's so beautiful. I would do it for free. And I'm making exponentially more richness in my life as a result of that versus what I thought work was supposed to be. Having opportunities come effortlessly. Having relationships that are just, like so organic and authentic, and you meet that person and you're instantly in a real connected, authentic intimacy versus like, well, you got to take a few months or a few years to really get to know someone. Like there's so much more possible for us. And I'm ready to step into that and to see everyone step into that. And I'm just so excited to share this. So if it is resonating with you to join us, it's going to be the 21st and 22nd of January. The live stream option is also on the page, and it's at drkimd.com/Dallas. So welcome, join it, take action if this resonates with you. Every time you take action for your expansion, you immediately shift your electromagnetics. You immediately begin shifting your cellular and your DNA physically. So don't underestimate the power you have and the power of choice. If something really resonates, yes, ding, 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 ding. Make a choice, take action, or just start percolating on it. Like, what would that be like? What if I did choose that? Don't just go into the conclusions of like, yeah, I did something like that, or, oh, I can't do that because. Actually start to look at, wait, let me check in. Does this resonate? Would this create expansion in my life? And be willing to move forward with that. Amy Cassidy said, a member of Embracing Health, and I always receive way more than I could imagine. Oh, thank you for sharing that. Thank you. That's always my intention with this work is like, I even had someone, I think it was the best compliment I ever received in this work. She said, I went into this work with really, really high expectations because of what you said. And she said, it exceeded my wildest expectations for everything I came in looking for. It exceeded my expectations. And I thought, well, that's where I want to be functioning from. It's like, it's bigger than what you think, because what we think is possible is the limitation, is already limited. So start listening here. Start letting this guide you into what's possible, because up here in the head is like, well, I guess it would make this better. I mean, I don't really know how that could work, right? You can get out of that and begin functioning from here. Make choices from here in your heart and your knowing, and let that begin to manifest your life and accelerate your life. All right, that is the intention for where we're going with the Mind-Body Awakening. I'm so excited to have you there. If this resonates, lots of love to you. Amy said 100% same for me. Thanks, Amy. Awesome. It's great to see you guys. Medina Duggar. I always love to see your beautiful self. I've just said yes to studying Reiki. It was never on my radar even 2 months ago. Super excited. Yep. There'll be a lot of things like that coming in. I've seen this year more and more people having access and making a choice that in the past, the fear would have held them back, or the lack, I don't see how it's possible, would have held them back. People are choosing now. We are more powerful than our thoughts. Karen said, thank goodness for your teaching. And I'm so glad I found you in 2015. Aw. Oh, Laurence, thank you. Yes. All right. I love you guys. Know that you are held. The universe has your back. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Yes, the pre-call for Dallas, there are two, because there's one that's the general. It's going to be on the 13th. And there's one that's for there's a pre-event workshop that we're doing called Entering Sovereignty. So for the ones who are coming to that, it's this week on Thursday. It's tomorrow. It's tomorrow for the people who have registered for that. You come to the whole event, as well as this small group intensive that we'll be doing up front before the main event. So that's on the page as well. All right. I love you too. Bye. See you soon.